What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the page. Hey, I want to do a quick product review for my friends over at B+D Quail and B+D Foam Shippers. They were kind enough to send me out a product sample, and you know, I was impressed from the second I laid my eyes on it. Excuse me. First thing you notice is the quality of foam and how dense it is. These things are have a 30-pound crush rating. Probably for this type and style of foam is probably the biggest you'll see in the industry. So you can definitely tell right out of the box that this is not what you're typically used to seeing. These foam shippers are 1.5 inches thick, which is probably one of the thickest for quail in the industry. The pads are 1/2 inch thick. Again, excuse me, same kind of dense 30-pound crush foam. You can really tell the difference. So at Connecticut Creek Quail, we have some rue pansies and jumbo browns that lay really large eggs, and you can see I have 3 of the largest eggs I could find in this foam shipper. And if you look, you cannot see any eggs protruding from the top or the bottom, and that's something that we struggled with mightily with our old shippers. I do have one of the old shippers here. I did not have too many problems with these shippers, so I will say that. So I was generally pleased with the shippers that I was using, but you can see on these shippers, the shipper pad is not quite as thick. You can see our eggs protrude out the top, and I think you can see them protruding out the bottom as well. So we always kind of battle with that, and the ones that I did have break were just the top or the bottom or whatever, you know, was impacted. So yeah, another thing that I noticed pretty quickly was the hole size on these B+D shippers are just a hair larger than the ones on the ones that I was using previously, and our jumbo eggs generally fit better in that. You can see that this is a 20-hole pattern. I like a 20-hole pattern because I generally put some extra eggs in with our shipment, and in the past I was having to drill a hole or two in the old shippers, which wasn't a big deal, but I do like these 20-hole patterns. Now, Brian over at B+D, they can cut whatever pattern you want. If you're a fan of the 18-hole pattern, you know, with the 4-3 stagger, you can still get that. He can cut that for you if that's what you want. If you want the 20, he can do that. They offer 60, 40 shippers, 60 and 40 hole shippers in different sizes. They'll do any patterns you want. They can do button quail. They can pretty much do it all. But the thing that stands out for me is the fact that this foam is, the quality of this foam is just, it just immediately jumps out at the box, out of the box, and you say, you know, it's not used to what you're seeing. So I do like these shippers a lot. I plan on maybe switching over and giving them a try for a while. You know, they have a ton of inventory. They do a lot of they do all their stuff right there on site. They have industrial equipment, big giant cutters. They keep a great inventory, a great, you know, they're ready for big shipments. So don't let your size or your order worry you. If you want 100, they can ship 100. They got it all. They're right there. They're ready to go. They can keep up with whatever you're needing to do. Space is another thing. You know, that another thing that breeders and people who ship eggs worry about. So when we do a big order, we don't necessarily want 20 boxes coming in with, you know, fully expanded foam. We want our shipments to be small packages, unexpanded, and B+D Quail, they put all their foam in vacuum bags. They vacuum it down to really tiny sizes. You know, if you do a 40 or 100 shipper order, those will probably be in one box, one little box like you used to getting. So they do think about the space for the breeders. You're going to get vacuum packed, nicely packed foam shippers ready to go. You know, I like to throw mine in the dryer when I get them, so it helps them expand. It only takes about 5 minutes in the dryer. It helps them expand. You don't have to sit around and wait on them for 2 or 3 days. You're ready to go in 5 minutes. So that's how I expand mine. If you didn't know that trick, it's a good one. I like it. But I think that's about it. I think they're worth talking to him. Give Brian a call. Reach out to him. If you want something special, I promise you B+D Quail can do it. So we appreciate your time. Hope this helps, and we'll see you later. Appreciate it. Y'all have a great holiday.